Meanwhile, Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg will reportedly meet this week with a group of conservative media figures. This follows a report that claimed Facebook's trending topics section suppressed right-leaning stories. TV and radio host Glenn Beck will be among those in attendance. Facebook has denied all allegations of political bias. CNET senior editor Dan Ackerman is in the CNET studio with more. Dan, so Facebook is in damage control right now. What do you think Mark Zuckerberg hopes to accomplish out of this meeting?
I mean, it certainly seems that way. They usually don't respond this quickly or this forcefully to issues they have. It could be an issue of Mark Zuckerberg, taking this very personally and wanting to get personally involved to show that he takes this very seriously and he wants to listen to all sides in this. And I think he's hoping the force of his personality and the fact that he's the founder and CEO will carry some extra weight that maybe a PR guy wouldn't.
Dan, do you get a sense that people should now start to consider Facebook not only as a source for news, but as a quasi-media company, and they should be judged that way or should be looked at that way?
I mean, people already see Facebook as a major media outlet. It's basically a consolidator of media from other sources. And the fact is, so many people treat Facebook now like they used to treat AOL back in the 90s. Essentially, the entire internet, everything filters through it. That is really the only source for news for a lot of people.
So Mark Zuckerberg has pushed back on these allegations. Will we expect to see any changes in policy being made at Facebook? To me, if you make a change, that would indicate that you discover there's a problem.
Or that you're so eager to sort of satisfy your critics that you're willing to make a change just for the sake of saying you've changed something. Now, remember, this is not the news articles that show up in your main news feed that you see. Those are based on what your friends view, what you like. This is that little trending topics module in the top right-hand side of the page that you probably usually don't even see. And people seem to be shocked that these are hand-curated by editors. In the news business, the fact that human editors are in there curating stories doesn't seem like a shocking idea to me, but people seem to think that Facebook is completely computer-driven.
And Dan, so it's something interesting. I'm not probably typical of the average Facebook user, but I still sort of look at Facebook as a place where I can catch up with what my friends' kids are up to and what my buddies are doing over the weekend. But you and a lot of people seem to be indicating that trending topics and the stuff that's curated by Facebook is how people actually get their news these days.
I mean, it's a ton of news. It's usually not breaking news, like the brand new stuff. People go to Twitter for that, or even Instagram, where posts are very sequential, and you see the thing that just happened. Facebook, you can see posts from yesterday, a couple of days ago. So it's more sort of big, broader, kind of longer-term stories. But again, for a lot of people, it's really the way they get information from other websites now. They almost never go to another website unless it's through Facebook, which shows you the power that they have.
Absolutely. Dan Ackerman joining us from the CNET studio. Dan, thank you so much.
Thank you.